But this Saturday, the Point Loma Gym will resemble a scene from the Hollywood blockbuster Dodgeball. That's right, kids will gather together for an ultralight dodgeball tournament. Besides the satisfaction of knocking your buddy on the head with a rubber ball, this tournament is also providing an opportunity to help educational infrastructure in Kenya, Africa. Here to talk more about it are 3 pointers. Kyle Grady, who you'll know from his football fame, but for all points and purposes for this conversation, you are the Interact Club president. To your left is Ella Peter, the vice president of the Interact Club, and to her left is Malia Humphrey, the representative from the Interact Club. The 3 of you are here to chit-chat about this, correct?
Correct.
All right, so first of all, let's talk about, just give me the general background of the Interact Club. What are you hoping to do here?
Yeah, so the Interact Club is a Rotary International sponsored program. It's nationwide, Interact is, and Rotary is worldwide, and all we try to do is we try to do service projects and also raise money to better our community, better our world.
All right, so how did you guys pick Kenya as the spot you wanted to help?
So I did a camp. One of the things that they provide are some leadership camps. Rotary Youth Leadership Awards is what I attended last year. We had some great guest speakers. One was Edwin Okech, who is a leader of this nonprofit in Nairobi, Kenya. And he just had a lot of great words to say, really inspired me, and I thought a way to give back to him was to sponsor him for this.
And your financial goals for this project are?
For this one, we want to raise $1,000, which would double our funds from last year.
All right, Ella, explain to me why dodgeball. Why was that the thing you were going to rally around?
We thought it'd be a fun way to get a bunch of people from our community to get together and be competitive and raise money for this cause.
So, I mean, is there an international rule book for dodgeball, or are you just going to steal everything from the movie?
Pretty much, but there's like just the basic rules of dodgeball. We're going to use 5 balls, 5 players on each team, and then 2 ways to get out. You either get hit or someone on the other team catches the ball. And then we're just going to play until everyone on on one of the sides is out, and then the game ends.
All right, so Malia, can you talk a little bit about Interact Club? Is this something that's just unique to Point Loma, or I'm gathering this is something that goes on at schools everywhere?
Well, Rotary is a worldwide organization, and then Interact is at schools all around the country. So it's.
And how did you get involved? What was the pitch to get you?
Well, they told me there'd be pizza at the meeting, so I decided to go.
Okay. So cool. So that's a good recruiting tool.
Yeah.
Besides dodgeball, you guys do other things, right?
Yeah, we did the Ride the Point bike fundraiser, and we stood on corners and we volunteered to cheer on the bikers, and I think some people handed out water. And
all right, very cool. So, as the quarterback of the football team, I assume you have a leadership role in everything this club does, right?
Right.
So you're comfortable leading people, right?
Correct.
You can say huddle up.
Yep.
I assume then, are you participating in this tournament?
Yes, I am.
So that you would be cast in the Vince Vaughn character?
Well, we're the average Joe, so I guess you could say I'm the Vince Vaughn of that group.
Now, that's kind of more a movie for my age group or younger. Have you guys even seen Dodgeball?
Yes, I love that
That's
movie.
a classic
It's
for
so
sure.
funny.
So what's been the reaction at school as far as trying to get kids to join you?
I went around some of my friends and went around school before I even planned it to see if that's something that people would be into, and they seemed very excited about it and wanted to compete, wanted to get that first place trophy. So it went well with all of them, and that's what got us to really pursue it.
Because you're trying to raise money for a noble cause, you can't hand out cash awards. But what is, for the team that's last standing, what do they get?
Well, we have a trophy that he just designed, and then the bragging rights, honestly. I think that's what really is going to be the motivator for most kids.
So is this more fundraiser? This is more fundraiser than competition, is it not? I mean,
yeah, it's more fundraiser.
Is it getting the kids involved? So, I mean, is it tough to get kids motivated to follow you?
Well, when we do things that are fun like this, we also did a tie-dye event. And so kids have, we all have T-shirts now with tie-dye for Point Loma. And events like this where people get competitive and have fun, it's a good way to get people to join in. So
what's been the biggest challenge of getting kids to join in? I mean, most kids I know are just hung up on their cell phones and their tablets.
Yeah, I think that is the biggest challenge because a lot of kids are busy and they've got things going on and they don't have the extra time to give to do this, or they're too tired. But when you give them something like this, it's fun to do. They're willing to give up things to come play.
And this is not just for Point Loma. You want to get other kids involved, right?
Yeah.
Right. It's all ages, boys and girls from middle school on up. We're welcoming everybody, and we're trying to not just Point Loma, not just high schools, not just middle schools, just trying to bring the whole community together.
And you're going to go to Kenya to deliver the check, right?
That's the plan. I'm still in the the working process of it.
If you can fit it in before you go to Michigan. Quickly, you went with our guys, Jose Martinez and Matt Gilson went to Mexico City with you for the Americas Bowl. Yeah. The game didn't go as planned. Right. Stars and Stripes squad got thumped, but you had a great experience, I assume, right?
I mean, it was awesome. I've never been to Mexico City. I don't think anyone else on our team has. So regardless of the outcome of the game, it was a great experience that we'll all remember. And I mean, a lot of kids you play against, you end up playing with, and I've made some lifelong friendships with a lot of them.
Ladies, we're going to throw the graphic up again to remind folks this is this Saturday, right? We'll send a camera to it. We'll send a camera and get you going. I assume as a vice president, next year you're going to be the president. You're going to be sitting in the main seat, right?
Maybe.
All right, so sell some tickets. How do people get involved? Go ahead.
To get involved for the event?
So, how do they contact you to get involved in the tournament?
Oh, we have a link. It's on all of our social media, and
it's at the bottom of the screen there, right?
Yep.
Say it for me out loud.
Point Loma Interact@gmail.com.
See, that's what young eyes can do for you.